Hello everyone, my name is PBL-RKS613 and today I will present our project-based learning project entitled Vulnerabilities Assessment and Penetration Testing or VAPT. Next slide. Before we begin, let me introduce our team. Our project was supervised by Mr. Khalid Khaira as the project manager. Our team consists of 4 members. PBL-RKS613 has a team leader, Rio Rizky, Azur, and Cassius as a team member. During this project, each member was responsible for different testing categories based on the OWASP web security testing guide, allowing us to complete the assessments efficiently and systematically. Slide. This project is part of our project-based learning or PBL. The main objective was to evaluate the security of the cycle performed using the vulnerability assessment and penetration testing methodology. Our testing was conducted proactively to identify security weaknesses before they call exploit by attackers. After identifying vulnerabilities, we analyze their impact and provide mitigation recommendation to help protect the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of user data. In other words, our goal was not only to discover vulnerabilities, but also to help improve the overall security of the application. Slide. The slide will be presented by my team.
Currently, our project has reached its final limit, which is 100%. We have completed everything that we could. So, next slide is. Second one is our project are using 2 methodologies. The first one is PTS, which is Penetration Testing Execution Standard, and the second one is WSTG, that stands for Website Security Testing Guide. The first one we are going to talk about is PTS, which is including pre-contract infraction, intelligence gathering, threat modeling, vulnerability analysis, exploitation, post-exploitation, privilege escalation, and reporting. About the tools, we are using 5. The tools that we're using for is WebSuite, Metasploit, Nmap, Kali Linux, Nessus, and Wireshark. 5 tools and 1 OS. And the last one is the second methodology, which is WSTG. In WSTG activity, we're including 11 activity, which is WSTG information, configuration, identification, authorization, authentication, session management, input validation, error handling testing, cryptographic testing, business logic testing, client-side testing, and we have file POC, which is proof of concept itself. So that's all for today. Thank you.
Now, I would like to explain one of the vulnerability we discovered during our penetration testing, peak checking. On the left side, you can see the legitimate service sector web page. In the middle, we create a proof of concept or POC, demonstrating how an attacker can embed the legitimate page inside a malicious website using the invisible frame. The victim believes they are clicking the visible submit button, but the click is actually redirected to another hidden button, such as delete my account. As a result, the user may perform unit 10 action without realizing it. The root cause of this vulnerability is the absence of proper anti-hijacking protections, such as the X-Frame option header or the Content Security Policy Frame Ancestor Directive. To mitigate this issue, we recommend implementing these security headers to prevent the application from being embedded inside unauthorized websites. Although this vulnerability does not directly exploit sensitive data, it can manipulate user action and may lead to unauthorized operation if exploited successfully.
Here I will share the finding I got from the client website is app.selfrecycle.id. The vulnerability level is high. What I found is improper error handling. Here I could see the Laravel framework version, which is Laravel version is 12.14.2.0 and PHP version is 8.3.27, and there is logic issue in the program. My testing method involved changing the URL parameter /fishcycle by adding /add, and error appeared on the website. Okay, next slide. Next, I found an IDOR vulnerability in the cart item features with a critical level of severity. Here, I did testing using 2 accounts and group suite to delete item. I managed to delete and make change to the data in the cart item. My testing method was to repair to customer user account under the names is Rio Rizky and Jonathan. Then I open the cart item features, copy the URL, and paste it into the Jonathan page, which made the display look the same as a item Rio account. So I look the request from the URL using group suite to delete Rio Rizky item from your Jonathan account. So next slide. That's it. Next slide. Okay. We have completed to the project-based learning with 100% progress, with proof being final presentation with the client Mabrur, preparing document like WSTG, POC evidence, and final report. Okay, thank you for the Rio Rizky presentation. I'm Rio Rizky presentation. Next slide will be presenting by Ajun. Thank you.
Alright, I will explain our main problems and challenges we faced during this project. First, we encountered a skill issue, specifically our limited hands-on experience in this real-world penetration testing. Second, we dealt with too many maintenance plugins, which required extra effort to maintain, update, and secure properly. Next, text of each member. Here is the distribution of text among our team members. Jonathan handled information gathering, configuration testing, and identity management. Rio took charge of authentication, authorization, and session management. For me, I was responsible for input validation, error handling, and weak cryptography testing. Vito covered business logic, client-side testing, and API testing. Next. Conclusion. For our conclusion, over the course of this semester, our team successfully completed this PBL project by completing the WSTG checklist and identifying 3 main security findings. However, we recognize that there are still shortcomings regarding our attack methods and several application features were not yet publicly available for testing.
Thank you very much for your attention.